Hello and welcome to Football TV. According to several reports, clubs across England and Spain that had initially agreed to join Florentino Perez European Super League are now backtracking on their decision after a much backlash from the governing bodies of the Association of Football as well as from the footballing fan base. The Super League was said to be a competition format aiming to replace the UEFA Champions League. The idea was to have a permanent list of 12 to 15 teams funding clubs who will receive anywhere between 100 to 350 million for simply agreeing to join the European Super League competition. These clubs can never be relegated from the competition, making the league a closed circuit. And only this makes the European Super League against the major idea of football, which is merit based on qualification. No matter how poorly these funding clubs perform, they can never be relegated from the competition. The European Super League has received the global criticisms from virtually the entire fan base of the sport, as they were all against the idea that small clubs are not given a fair chance and meritocratic opportunity to compete on the biggest stages. Additionally, the fact that these European giants can never be punished for poor performance does not sit well with the fans either. As Pep Guardiola earlier said, sports is not a sport when success is guaranteed and when the relation between the effort and reward don't exist. It's not a sport when it doesn't matter if you lose. It's not fair if teams fight for the top and cannot qualify for other top competitions. And so, with so much backlash from the fan base adding to strong efforts from UEFA to prevent the formation of this league, it seems that several teams that were initially participating in the European Super League are now reportedly pulling out, including FC Barcelona, who will be pulling a vote to see if the members will allow this. And so, according to Matt Law, Roman Abramovich decided Chelsea could not go ahead with joining the European Super League. Together with the board, he gave the green light for the club to start preparing documentation to pull out of the competition. And now it seems Manchester City is also following suit. According to reports from The Athletic by ever-reliable Sam Lee, City will be pulling out of the European Super League. Manchester City have joined Chelsea in withdrawing from the proposed European Super League, he reports. And not only are these two English clubs seemingly pulling out from the European Super League, reports now claim that Spanish giants Atletico Madrid are now joining the party, and according to Ben Jacobs, senior sources at Los Rojiblancos are telling him that the Madrid-based club are pulling out of the league too. Reports now from Streety News, a trustable independent Manchester United blog, claim that Manchester United are now the latest club to follow those that have just pulled out from the European Super League. Now, Xavi Torres reports that FC Barcelona will also not go through with their participation in the Super League unless voted by their members, if and only if a referendum of club members vote to pass the notion of their participation will the club participate. FC Barcelona will seemingly converse the right to consult the assembly on the same matter. And also, according to Marcelo Bechler, Barcelona will not have to pay any termination fees if the club members vote not to support the Super League notion as per a clause in Joan Laporta's contract. And at the time of creating this video, reports have just come in from Xavi Torres and that all 6 clubs that were initially set to take part in the Super League have now withdrawn from the competition. And the chaos have now ensued a fresh report which claims that Ed Woodward, Manchester United's effective chief executive officer, who oversees the club and was set to be one of the vice chairmen of the European Super League, has just resigned from his post as the vice president at Manchester United. So what a day this has been for football fans. The heartbreak over the weekend upon the announcement of the dreaded European Super League, followed by its eventual collapse just minutes ago. Ironically, Florentino Perez has managed to deliver on his promise, as the rise and the demise of the Super League was almost the most entertaining football campaign one will ever think of in recent years. So this leaves us with one question. With all these teams, Chelsea, Manchester City, FC Barcelona and Atletico Madrid currently wanting out of the competition, what is the fate of this dreaded European Super League? Earlier on today, Florentino Perez made it clear in a statement that it doesn't matter whether Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund or Paris Saint-Germain agree to join the founding clubs of the European Super League, because the competition was still going to move forward with all the founders never literally going to sign out of the competition. But possibly right now, everybody is currently leaving the competition, starting with Chelsea and moving to City, then Barcelona and now Atletico Madrid. These are some big clubs leaving the competition, and the I don't see any possible means in which this competition is going to stand without these big clubs adhering to the competition. And it's looking so certain that Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur are looking likely to follow the queue, as they can't just leave out to go form a European Super League on their own, as they are not even the best sides in the English Premier League as of now. And so, what are the clubs from Italy saying about this? Juventus, AC Milan and Inter Milan are yet to release any official information about these, but rumors has it that Juventus president Agnelli has just resigned from his position as the chairman of Juventus. And this news comes after he just resigned a few days ago from being the vice chairman of the ECA, that's the European Competitions Association. Meanwhile, we are yet to get any valid information from the clubs from Milan or from Juventus concerning their pullout of the European Super League. But as everything is going right now, it is looking so likely that the European Super League plans of creation will not be continuing any further, and Florentino Perez will have to come up with some way of appeasing the UEFA and the Champions League, because Real Madrid have won the competition 13 times and you just don't see a Champions League without Real Madrid. So if UEFA continues with their decision to punish Florentino Perez and Real Madrid, then this is going to be a very big loss for Real Madrid. So Florentino Perez will have to look for a way to appease the Football Governing Association, UEFA and FIFA. And also, could this be just a teaser for the fans? Could this be a forecast for what is going to happen in the future? Because actually just coming up with the plan and saying it's going to start as soon as possible is quite not making sense. But this could just be Florentino Perez trying to tell the world of football, man, you guys have to watch out, because we are coming up with this competition in 5 or 10 years time, which no one is going to be able to stop, as we have made mention of it before. But this is just my humble opinion. So what I think UEFA and FIFA should do at this point is trying to appease the big clubs, trying to raise their revenues, because these big clubs actually make a lot of revenues from the matches they play at the UEFA Champions League, but maybe they feel they are given a little of what they play for. So I don't really know about politics, but I think that's just my opinion. UEFA trying to appease these big teams, like on another day when this type of negotiation comes in, the big teams will still always grab the opportunity, and these may likely come up again in the future. And so guys, we cannot conclude this video without thanking all the fans who have helped, their tweets, their support to stop the dreaded European Super League. Not forgetting the Chelsea fans who took today to the Stamford Bridge to protest what was a serious protest that had Chelsea considering, and that has forced the hands of other clubs like Manchester City, FC Barcelona and now Atletico Madrid, and it's going to be in no time Arsenal and Tottenham will come running in for sure. So guys, what do you think about this? The European Super League, which just started 2 days ago, is now coming to an end. So leave your thoughts in the comment section below so we can start up a discussion. And so guys, do not forget to subscribe to Football TV if you haven't yet done that. And thanks for watching. See you some other time.